So first two matches, a bit of a contrast in the way things panned out, but that's sport for you. You just never know what you're going to get. Well, what we're going to get next, we shall see. Just coming up soon, Simon Awal and Sayaka Takahashi. That should be a good match, shouldn't it? PV Sindhu, by the way, taking the first set against Lee Shuwei, but Lee is leading in the second, as mentioned in the women's singles there. And then women's doubles, Pedersen and Yule taking on Lee and Shin. And lots more to come after that. I can tell you that's going to be terrific to watch as well. Yano Jorgensen, Chong Wan Ho is in a men's singles. We've got Wang Yihan in action. Beg your pardon, it's on Lin Dan, Lee Chong Wei. Ratchanok against the Indonesian hope now of Linda Winnie-Finetri, and Victor Axelsen against the HS Pranoy. That'll be a terrific match to end the evening, won't it? But this is what we have now, and this, I think, could be a pretty good matchup as well. Of course, Chen Long, big favourite, defending champion, world #1, up against Tanongsak, SAENSOMBOONSUK, and well, of course, it's going to be a tough task for the Thai. But he's shown some good badminton so far, hasn't he? Beat the #16 seed Rajiv Usev. Straight games there, and then, well, it was a very easy win for him against Derek Wong. I have to say, Chen Long was very impressive, as you'd expect he would be against Raoul Must, but this surely will be a tougher prospect for him against Tanongsak. They have met 7 times before, these players, who are just about to emerge now. And you won't be supposed to know, Chen Long has a 100% record against Tanongsak. 7 times they've met, and of course 7 wins. But the last 2 have been very close matches, both going to 3 games. At the Denmark Open last year, Chen won it in the third, 21-19, and at the Indonesia Open, of course, at this venue last year, it was 22-20 in the third set. Of course, since then, Chen Long's become world champion, and you have to say his game's gone up a notch or 2. Your thoughts, Steve?
Yeah, it's easy to think that based on the recent results that this is going to be a close game. I have my doubts about it, because I think Chen Long is in great shape, and Tanongsak has in some ways struggled at the Super Series level lately, as far as I remember, and I think he's had quite an easy road to this match against Chen Long. But I'm looking forward to it, because his game fits this arena really well. So wouldn't it be nice if we could have a close match here between these 2 players?
Well, you pointed out, as we're looking at Tanongsak here, that he struggled at Super Series level. Well, the statistic is, in his last 5 events, not accounting the SEA Games, but his last 5 events that are recognised in terms of world ranking points, he's lost in the first round prior to here in Jakarta for these World Championships. So yes, he has struggled just a wee bit. Chen Long, well, no, he hasn't struggled, has he? Played as well as anyone. Won 2 of his last 3 events, 3 Super Series titles this year. Hence he's world #1. And of course he won in the final last year in Copenhagen, beating Lee Chong Wei, one of 4 titles in 2014. Just 2 defeats all year. 1 to Kasia and 1 to Huyun. Just 34 minutes on court the other day against Raoul Must, but not too much to read into that. I watched Tanongsak in his match against Derek Wong. I've got to say, when he gets on the offense, he does have some weapons. but as you can see, it's a negative win-loss ratio this year. He has been in the top 10 in the world in his heyday year, 2013. Got to the semi-finals of the All England that year, semi-finals of Denmark, won the SEA Games, won the University Championships as well. And he has looked impressive so far, but as you point out, even though it was the number 16 seed he beat in the first round, they weren't what you call shocks, those victories. He looks pretty confident, doesn't he?
Yeah.
There's that head-to-head record. It makes good reading in terms of victories, doesn't it, for Chen Long?
Yeah. And I think Tanongsak's chance in this match is pretty much to get to play on his premises, on his strong points, which is the attack, as you mentioned, Richard. But I just don't see his defense standing up to Chen Long.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right,
Djokovic making the announcements, and Joe Arsenal now in the
on my left,
service judge's chair.
Chen Long, China. Chen Long to serve, love all, play.
So, Chen Long looking to make it 2 World Championships in a row. Can he get a comfortable route through to the quarterfinal, or will Tanongsak make him sweat here? Oh, that was a
1 love.
close call right at the very start of the match. Just out though. Tanongsak, collar up, Eric Cantona style. That's what he can do.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Excellent attacking skills and quite quick on his feet in the offense as well.
Worldwide from Chen Long. So some good early sparring.
Oh, he got it back, Chen Long. That was a really, really tight net shot from Tanongsak. Chen Long got it back, but was punished. Wow.
How did he get that back?
Service over. 3-all. Service over.
Of course, Chen Long's a former world junior champion, as well as being a world champion at senior level.
And when he first came forward as a senior player, I didn't really think much of him, but well, I've had to change my opinion later on.
Yeah, I mean, he suffered, didn't he? I remember being in London 2011 when he crashed out first round to Kevin Corden, wasn't it?
He's almost deserved to let that be forgotten.
Well, in a way, it's difficult, isn't it, when you're in the shadow of someone like Lin Dan?
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
It's difficult to step out of that shadow, but I think he is beginning to do that, isn't he?
He is, and he's just got such an enormous shot quality, and that's at least the thing that I didn't realize when he first entered the senior circuit. Well done by Tanongsak.
6-3.
Early signs only, but there are signs here that this could be a close match. Talking of close matches, all other matches on the courts, on the other three courts, are all in third sets, aren't they?
Yeah. Things are starting to heat up here at the World Championships. Thursday,
7-3.
round of 16.
Another good tight net shot, short and duly dispatched by Tanongsak, who is on a nice little run here.
He's got an excellent net game, and of course that's one of the things that you really, really need when you're an attacking player. You need to be able to create chances for yourself.
Service over.
Now that ends a run of 5 points
4-8.
in a row for Tanongsak. But he can be satisfied with his start.
He's got a nice net game as well. Chen Long. Very good length on that lift from Chen Long.
How did that one get over as well? It rolled the net, didn't it?
Yeah.
Chen.
I could be completely wrong about this, Steve, but he just seems a nice guy, doesn't he, as well, Chen Long? Just the way he acts on court.
The way I've experienced him, he is a very nice guy, always smiling and friendly towards the fans and the media.
It's like I don't know him personally, but it's just the air he gives off. Yes, well played, Tanongsak. This is very, very good badminton from him so far.
Service over.
That was quite a bit long, that one.
6-10.
But he's thinking correctly still, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's going to go for his shots, and that one was just wide.
Good call.
So that's 3 points in a row where Chen Long hasn't hit a winner, but Tanongsak just failed to find the lines.
Yeah. Could be important for Chen Long that he didn't fall 6 points behind at the interval, but got some points back. shot again.
Great rally. Great net shot from Chen Long, winner.
Oh, what a fantastic goal.
9-10.
It seems like he's sort of calibrated his game, Chen Long. And who knows, he might be leading at the interval.
Yeah.
Tanongsak, double.
Well, he has the interval lead.
9 interval.
Tanongsak, 11 points to 9. Looking to reach the quarterfinals for the first time. This is his 6th World Championship appearance. And, well, it is a tough task, but he's made a decent fist of the opening exchanges.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you, coach. On court, please. Eleven, 9, play. Service over. 10-11.
Big reaction to that one from Chen Long.
Very alert.
Service
Well,
over.
there's
12,
the Tanongsak
11.
power that comes to life, springs to life every now and then.
And he moves so quickly backwards.
Yeah, good reverse.
Yeah.
Reverse running. Good defending from Chen Long. Well, that's the spiriting for Tanongsak because everything was coming back, but as that's happening, Steen, there are some of the biggest celebrations I think we've seen so far this week on court number 3.
Yeah, surprise win for Language and Ellis.
Again, not for the first time this week. Yeah, Mads, Peter Colding and Pedersen, they've had a pretty good year, haven't they? That's an English duo not expected to be in the quarterfinals. So Chen Long in front now in this game.
Yeah. Seems like he's tightening his grip.
The body language now from Tanongsak, look of despair, because he's been playing well, and it was a rally a couple of points ago where he played some beautiful shots, and yet the shuttle just keeps coming back to him.
Chen Long has been doing well at the net. He's really challenged Tanongsak at the net the last 4 or 5 rallies.
Ladies and gentlemen, on call 3, wearing single national 82, Yampayo Perez, and
Service over.
Very nice rally here from Tanongsak.
15.
Playing a really patient game.
Chen.
Yeah, going for a towel down here, Tanongsak. One thing you would say about it is there's a bit of a question mark over his fitness levels.
Tanongsak?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably,
Tanongsak.
compared to Chen Long. But then again, it's so hot in here in Storesen, so there'll be a lot of opportunities to towel down and get the court wipe and so on, so you can really stretch the match if you like, if you feel a little bit tired.
Service over. 16, 13.
Yeah.
That's in.
Oh, that's in.
Service over.
Go long as well.
It looked like it would,
Yeah.
didn't it?
16.
The trajectory of the shuttle here. Where is it? Oh, get it landed in anyway.
Well done by Chen
Service
Long,
over.
intercepting that one.
17, 14.
Oh, well played.
Service over. 15, 17.
And the big surprise on the adjacent court 2, where the pre-tournament favorite Li Shuirui is once again out of
Service
a
over.
World Championship tournament.
18,
PD Sindhu,
15.
the bronze medalist of the last 2 World Championships, has beaten the Chinese 3rd seed in 3 games.
It's funny, isn't it? She hasn't had a great time with things PV Sindhu. It's just like about turning up at a World Championship, different venues every time. So there's nothing to it, is there, really? But
only targeting the World Championships, apparently.
yes.
Oh,
yes.
Excellent reception from Tanongsak.
And he's tightened up
16,
this
18.
this opening game a little again, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got to give everything to win this opening game, Tanongsak.
Been a few stories around already today, hasn't there? And we're only, what, about a fifth of the way, quarter of that through the day. Another good tight net shot. Chen Long valiantly coming through it.
Yeah. Oh, what a fantastic rally by Chen Long. Excellent defense in the beginning of the rally
16.
and magnificent control. He's playing with the drift, but his lifts are so accurate. But I don't think Tanongsak
Thank you.
can keep on
On court, please.
keeping up with these long
Thank you.
rallies. I think his accuracy will eventually go down, giving more and more opportunities to
19,
Lindan.
16.
If it was Lindan he was playing, but it is Chen Long, so hopefully he will take the same
Play.
amount of chances.
The next match, on women's doubles national 49. Yamao France, BWF USA, and the services,
Service over.
Excellent
17,
net shot
19.
from Tanongsak, and not possible for Chen Long to lift it long enough.
Service over. 20. Game point. 17.
Well, it's been a very good opening game. But Chen Long has given off the air of a player very much in good form, in business mode, isn't he? In the defence of his title. Been a good test for him, but he's coming through it. 3 game points here. And there he takes it. That's impressive. 21-17. He'll be very satisfied with the way he played there.
Yeah, that's a long way to go now for Tanongsak.
Because he will feel he played pretty well there as well in general. But he has come out second best. Chen Long taking that opening game, 21 points to 17. Almost in another quarter-final. Made the quarter-finals as well in 2013. Lost to Lindan that year. Been a few match points on court 4 as well, hasn't there, Steve? Which if they haven't been able to take them, the Dutch pair against the Chinese, but they have now. Yakahara to Selena Peak. That's a terrific result. The number 5 and 26 seeds have gone out of the mixed doubles this morning.
We've really seen some interesting matches.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
That
Court
mixed
1,
doubles
20 seconds.
is opening up a little bit, isn't it?
It's totally opened up. But still, the favorites are still in it.
Yeah.
Zhao Yunlei and Zheng Nan. Well, second game here.
Yeah, and it must be a little dispiriting for Tanongsak, because as I
Second
say, he
game.
played pretty well, didn't he, in that opening game?
Love all.
And
Play.
the tactics were right. He was trying to play those tight net shots, trying to get on the offense when he could.
He was playing his chances. It's just credit to Chen Long. And the way he's been playing in the first game on the presumably worst side,
That's it.
that just
One love.
gives a lot of respect. And I think at the moment, the favorite to retain his title. Even though it's here in Historisson Iron, where Chinese men's singles hasn't fared that well over the years, but there's always a story behind the statistics. And
Well, it's 26 years since a Chinese male singles player has won a major title in Indonesia.
yeah, and that's of course a little bit worrying. But this tournament always is played in June, where there's often a lot of build-up going on, either to the World Championships or to the Olympics. So I'm not saying that they don't care about this tournament. I'm just saying that they might have their mind focused on something else.
That's a fair point.
This year, they've been focusing on doing well at the World Championships, and it's in Historisson Iron, so I think we're going to see the Chinese doing better than they used to do.
And let's remember, the last time there was a World Championships in here, which was 1989, it was a Chinese player
3 love.
that took the men's singles title.
Is that Yang Yang?
Correct. 2 points, thank you for playing. So Chen Long off to a very dependable beginning to game number 2 here. 3 out of 3 points so far.
Excellent smash there. Wow.
1-3.
And a pretty good one there too.
Yeah.
2-3.
I really love to see him smash, because I think it's such a beautiful stroke to start. And exactly that's what Colin Marin. He doesn't mind that much playing on the far side of the court, playing with the drift, because he's a natural attacking player. The bad thing for him is that Chen Long will be able to push him a little bit more to the baseline. He will not have to care as much for his shots and accuracy as on the other side of the court, so they'll probably have a little bit of a tougher time anyway.
Well, 2 terrific winners from Tanongsak, but there's the only 2 points he's got out of this game so far.
Yeah, and that's perhaps even a better trademark of Chen Long, that it's so hard scoring points against him. You really have to come up with your best shots
6-2.
to harm him.
Service over. 3-6. Service over. 7-3. Service over. 4-7.
I think the drift just caught hold of that. Took it out by a fraction.
Service over. 8-5.
Well, he's understandably a little bit frustrated here, Tanongsak. Dearly love to get into the quarterfinals for the first time at the World Championships.
Yeah. I'm thinking it also shows a little bit about what it takes to be every top 5 in the world. Of course, this match isn't over yet, but
9-5.
If Chen Long maintains this kind of level, then there's no way through, is there, for Tanongsak?
No, I don't think so. And the thing is that Tanongsak has one very, very strong skill, and that's his attacking skill. His attacking smash and follow-up, his movements backwards and forwards on court. So they're really, really strong. In order to be a top 5 player, he needs to improve on all the other areas as well. He needs to improve the defense. He needs to improve the basic game, in my opinion, to challenge the top 5 regularly.
But it's hard to watch him play this, and play this well this week, Tanongsak, and understand why he's lost 5 first-round matches in a row coming into this tournament.
Yeah, but I must say also that from what I see here, he's in much better shape for this World Championships that we've seen him the rest of the year. And I don't know,
Chen?
perhaps he can have been nursing some injuries or something like that. There's often a number of different explanations. We saw the Korean men's doubles world champion Shin-Baek Cho out for quite some time with a knee injury and finishing his military service and so on. So many possible explanations, but of course injury the most likely one.
Service over. 10-6. Service over. 7-10.
Just waiting to see whether...
That is
Oh, that's a foul call.
The Chen Long's gone the other side of the court. Is that what the umpires adjudicating here?
Let's see if we can watch it in replay, perhaps.
Looks like we're not going to see it, but obviously the umpire's got a great view of that.
It's always a close call. It's really, really hard to see sometimes, even when we get them in replay afterwards.
Service over.
No doubts about that one, though. So it's an 11-8 interval lead, and well, this is a fine display from Chen Long. Really is. There's a statement of intent about his performance. There you are. There's the replay. Yeah, you can see why the umpire's given that. Well, it's a very familiar theme, isn't it, in this match? Tanongsak playing
Court
well,
1, 20
playing some
seconds.
good winners,
Yeah.
Court 1,
but he's losing.
20 seconds.
And he's just unlucky that if the match goes on as we predict, just unlucky that he's in the same, what is it, quarter? No, it's the same eighth as Chen Long, because I'm sure that he could have spelled trouble for a number of the other players that are still left in the tournament at this stage.
Yeah.
Play. Thirteen, 8.
Winner of this match playing the winner of the match between Victor Axelsen and H.S. Pranoy of India.
Yeah, that's the last match on this court today.
That's the last match on this court, and I don't think they really
What?
thought carefully
Service
about the scheduling,
over.
because this
I know what
gives
you mean,
India
yeah.
Nine.
Go on.
quite a big
13.
advantage in terms of recovery.
Because it's nearly 2 o'clock here now.
And this is the third match.
So, I mean, it could well be 10 o'clock tonight, couldn't it?
Yes. So if the
Thank you.
quarterfinal
On
that
top,
one of
please.
these two players are participating in
Tanongsak.
is scheduled
test.
very early tomorrow, then the players playing tonight is at a huge disadvantage.
Yeah, it's difficult to predict what time it will be that Victor Axelsen takes part. But you think,
Yeah. If it's one of the later matches tomorrow, the problem
10,
won't be as big.
13.
But we've seen today that Kento Momota, for instance, he played
Tanongsak,
quite
second.
late yesterday against Chen Nguyen, who's had 4 or 5 hours more rest than him. Suddenly, Momota was up here playing at 11 o'clock, but
didn't bother him though.
no, he had an easy match yesterday, and he won quite easily also again today against Chen Nguyen. But it's something that the players and the coaches are very alert to this, because it is an
Service
issue
over.
when it's so warm in the hole that it is here.
Yeah, it's true, but I mean, there are a lot of matches to schedule, and you can't please everybody, can you?
No, that's correct. But tomorrow we play on 2 courts, and we have a schedule of 10 matches.
Service
So
over.
that means that we're stretched over
11,
a long period of
14.
time.
Well, still digging in here.
Yeah.
Tanongsak still keeping within a shot of causing some problems for Chen Long. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure he believes he can. We kind of stand there not really believing he can, though.
Excellent.
And he did well to avoid all the umpire's chair and the net and everything else that he was skipping past there. That was some very good footwork.
And very interesting gestures from Chen Long towards his coaches.
Look at this. Hop,
Yeah.
skip, jump. There. Oh, careful. There. Nicely manoeuvred.
Nimble feet. Oh,
Service over.
Shame that didn't go over.
Yeah.
15-12.
it should have hit the net in order to win it because Chen Long has got it covered.
Let's have a look at this. I'll leave this one, and then again I might not. I think Chen Long's got a case here.
Chen Long challenge called in.
I think the opposite.
Okay.
Let's have a little
Let's
challenge.
go on, let's see.
But again, the drift is sort of normally taking these shots a little bit further wide. So Chen Long could very well be right.
Oh, now you're hedging your bets.
He's probably right. I think Chen Long and Richard Kaufman is right.
Yeah. Hawkeye will definitely be right, I can tell you that much. Here we go. Oh, look at that. That's as least in that it could
Challenge
be, but it's in.
Well, was it? I didn't really. Was it in?
It was in,
Chen
yeah.
Long has
it
one
was in.
remaining challenge.
Yeah.
Steen was
But
right.
Service
But
over.
a good challenge anyway, because
13,
I mean,
15.
it couldn't be.
Yeah, it couldn't be
Play.
tighter than that.
No. And very important for Tanongsak, keeping him within 2 points.
But not for long.
Service
No.
over. 16-13.
Excellent done by Chen Long. He's really putting some pressure on Tanongsak because he's
Chen.
staying
Chen.
at the
Chen.
net. He's keeping the front court. And if there's a lift from Tanongsak, he really needs to work hard. Moving backwards, Chen Long, but it's the only thing to do. Cannot let the attacking players control the net.
Eighteen, 13. Service over. 14-18.
Well, it's been a good match in many ways, hasn't it?
Excellent match, and
It's a pity from a neutral perspective that Chen Long's been so good.
yeah.
But all credit to the defending champion. As you can see, there's been these
15,
flashes of brilliance as well, haven't there, from Tanongsak?
Definitely, and he's made
Tanongsak,
Chen Long work for this.
Well, I suppose you never know,
18.
but it goes against the grain of what we've seen, that Tanongsak can win the number of points required to stretch this into a
Play,
third
please.
game.
Let's Tanongsak. Chen. Just wait that he's ready and you don't take too much time. Thank you. Service over.
Very alert
19,
by the net there.
16.
Chen Long.
Service over. 17.
Interesting to know how many
19.
points he's won cleanly like that in this
Yeah.
match. There's a fair few.
It's so hard to see whether he's going to smash straight or cross.
Excellent. Well, 19-18.
18.
Can he keep
19.
this up, Tanongsak, and maybe stretch this? Chen Long say he wants the court marks and just delays things a little, stops the momentum maybe.
Thank you.
Tanonsak's building up
One
here.
court, please. Thank you. Quick. Tanongsak.
Well, it's looking still as if it's going to be 8 wins out of 8 in terms of their head-to-head meetings, but a little bit of hope here for Tanongsak. Quickly
Service
extinguished.
It's a fantastic
20.
net shot
Match
from
point.
Chen Long. And no call
18.
this time from the umpire.
Yeah, he was called last time. It brings up match points as well. What a good rally this is. Oh, what a way to win the match. Well, a pretty apt point really that, because it was a very high quality match overall. Tanongsak's given everything. He's played very well, but he's been outgunned
Thank you.
by a man who looks determined to defend his World Championship crown here
Thank you.
this week in Jakarta.
Match won by Chen Long. 21-17. 21-18.
Yeah, confirmation of that scoreline that you heard from the umpire there. 21-17, 21-18 to send Chen Long into the quarterfinals. But great point this, wasn't it, Steve?
Yeah. Sums up the match in a really, really good way.
And nice celebration at the end of it all as well from Chen Long.
He slips.
Yeah, we saw that's how Caroline Marin got injured earlier on, wasn't
exactly.
it? Exactly like that. But congratulations to Chen Long. Job done. More than efficiently, that was impressive. He's going to be a hard man to beat.
So there we are then, 2 defending champions safely through to the quarterfinals. On day 4, their work is done. 10 matches to date, 3 women's singles, 4 men's singles, 1 mixed doubles and 2 women's doubles. Each match hosts a top 10 seed from that discipline. We've been treated here. And next up, Sayaka Takahashi, the 14th seed in the women's singles draw, against Seina Newell, the 2nd seed, right down the bottom of the draw. That's just one of the many treats we have. After that, we've got 2 women's doubles. Changing the commentary team, thanks to Richard Kaufman and Steen Pedersen. Now you're alongside Jesper Larsen and Paul Hand. We'll be taking you through the next